What is up, my crazy Verticonians? And it's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Parkasaurus. That's right, we're back. We're back in Toronto. Not through the game's choice, apparently. I had to load, I think it was... I think this is the 6th save I tried, and it's kind of a bummer because this is the one that we left on, and that means all the ones, the days I'd skipped off camera to try and make sure that we had a nice little bit of cache and also had a few backup saves, which is good that I did, are not available because it was saying, press shift to hide vegetation. And I don't want to press shift to hide vegetation because it won't work. It also means we don't have that cache that would have been absolutely freaking glorious, but oh well. There we go, I've used the wrong thing for it, but you know, we found what we need to find. So there's a couple there. There's one there. You know what? We're going to do that too. I'm just going to... Nope. And we're going to use that one to just mop up these couple. No, maybe not. Can't really get that one. I can get this one partially and see what's underneath. Found something underneath. Grand. Let's just use the single block here. Here. Then we're going to use this bad boy to sort of get a better viewage. And we're going to see another one. So what we're going to do is just do that. Go completely underneath, we see another one. Do that, just so we can clear up a little bit of space. And then we're going to go up here, because I can see multiple. Use that to clear it, and use this, like a straight line apparently. There as well. There as well. So there's only 2 items left, so we know, of course, where both of them are. So we've got this in the bag. I think for the next episode I might push the microphone back, because I'm seeing a lot of yellow. Because I've got the Blue Yeti X, and it will tell me if I'm peaking or anything like that. It'll give you a warning. Oh, you're getting close to a peak, and that's a yellow. And it's like, oof, you're yellowing a lot, and I'm not even being that loud. So I need to find a way how to push this back a bit. But, you know, for now it's fine. I just can't scream. Which, you know, or be loud for that matter. Considering I'm actually recording this at a reasonable time of 12:53 in the afternoon, not in the evening. I know, that's a shocker. That's a bit weird. Righty-o. As you can see, our Tyrannosaurus Rex... Oh, I didn't get a chance to call it Plushy Butterfly as per the request of some... Oh my god, what did I do to that? It's all in caps, but apart from the first letter. There we go. As per the request of one of you guys, we now have Plushy Butterfly, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think, you know, this is about going as well as it could. Oh god, yeah. So when we finish this day, I reckon we'll probably be back to 1 star. The problem is that guests don't actually look at this. It's not close enough for them, which is kind of bonkers, so I should have really put it on the red. And there is quite a good chance that I could still do that and just sort of carry that around, but I think, didn't I set up a fountain? Yes, I did. That was already on the path, so anyone that walks by it will instantly get some form of let's have a look quickly. Some form of decoration from it, which is nice. Not much though, admittedly. As you see, it's not quite enough to push us over. I really hope in the future that they add, like, it tells you how much distance they need to be. Like, if someone's going to the bathroom here, they're going to get all around anywhere around here. They're going to get a nice little dose of decoration, which is nice. But if they don't go for the bathroom around here and they go for around somewhere else, for example, they're not getting anything, which is just not great. And we're not losing people, but people just like fragment up there, so we want to sort of try and make sure we get as much decoration down here as possible, which is why I'll start throwing in things like the you know, the signs and stuff like that. Where are we? Decorations, here we go. So we can get the info signs. They only add the 1, however. A wishing well provides entertainment and decoration, so we'll probably throw that in a place where guests cannot avoid it. I can't put it there, otherwise people can't get into this area, which is kind of a shame. But if we try and find an area where, well, to be quite frank, it's going to fit, then that's a big old win for us. So if we do it, say, here, it's on the red part, people can go past it, and there we go. I know, it's in the way of something, but I could actually put it in the centre and it'll look better, but, you know, I can live without it being there. This is just to help the park. Sewer cover actually adds decorations. Can people walk over this? Or do they have to walk around it? Because if they have to walk around it, then I may have to rethink. But if not, I'll just put it down everywhere. Put it all over the path. But yeah, some of these don't really do much for me. Like a glass one, as much they look cool and stuff, you have to position them in weird ways and whatnot. And to be fair, I mean, if I put one here, it's not great in regards to cover. You have to kind of put it in the center of the path and get people to walk around it, and that's not the worst thing in the world. I will admit that much. So put it in the center, for example, and they walk around it. But yeah, we don't really need to worry about that for now. That'll actually give people a boost of energy too, which is kind of freaking awesome just from walking underneath it. But decoration-wise, I don't quite know how you would use these bridges. Because like the dinosaurs can use them, but I'm not quite sure how I'd set it up for the guests, at least not in a map like this. If I was setting my own map up, I'd probably put it down and then build around it. And hope that guests could use it, because it's quite a little... Like, you could make a little park if you would. As in like a nature park, not as in a conservation program or zoo. Or a theme park. You know what I'm saying? I hope they do rides in the future. Rides with this derpy physics engine would be beautiful. Just shoot out a cannon of roller coaster carts. Oh, could you imagine? Because I sure as hell can. Right, have I got everything on this? I'm pretty sure I have, haven't I? Yes. Hearts. We are not far off. We are not far off at all. Right, let's get this then. Mud pack. Glorious. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I see a balloon. Let's pop it. Yeah. Oh, giddy up. Right, we made quite a bit of cash, to be fair. We're not losing nowhere as much as we were. Construction, of course, was the biggest thing, but, you know, that was expected. I put down a wishing well. Just for some extra decoration. I didn't actually see the ratings, because I'm a freaking idiot. But it's all good. It's all good. I'll work out something. I have a feeling we may actually need to up the plants a bit. Add to daily. We'll buy one now. But yeah, Mr. T-Rex didn't eat nowhere near as much as I thought we would, but it's all good. I'm not taking that as a problem. Is that a bit of mess? It looks like trash, doesn't it? I don't know. It could just be part of the deco. But I'm not seeing... Oh, no, I am seeing it on this side too. I'm not really seeing it on the path. I'm only seeing it on the bridge. So I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Also, let's have a look at how much science this place is generating now. Holy guacamole. Over 500. Look at that. 174. 300. That's 474. Then we'll say 574 minus 3. 571. That is nuts. Whereas these guys were producing 294, 218. I think you're a newer one, so you shouldn't be... Yeah, 124. Still not bad, Rich the Sixth. Like, Richard the Sixth. We had a Richard the Sixth in our monarchy. I'm not too sure. Have to look it up. Right. I can upgrade this again. It's not really necessary at this stage, but yeah, we can. It's kind of cool. So I just see that, like, it hit a bit or something. I'm not quite sure. It looked like it went wobbly. I'm not sure. Buildings. We do need more decorations, I'm aware. We also need more fun. So there is that. I am incredibly, and I do mean incredibly tempted to start building glass pergolas, because look at them. They have got their use. They really do. So if I put one in the center, like here, I would have to go down a bit. In fact, no, let's just be smart and build one like that first. Where's the shade going? Well, that one goes further away. But I'm guessing it's whether they walk under it or not is a completely different thing. So do it like that. And then... Oh, you can overlap them? Oh, that's crazy. And they're only 100 apiece. Oh, yes, please. Not many people are getting this far, though, so this is more of a testing area, if you will. But if people are lasting longer in the park, I don't know if that's going to do much for our stats or not. So there is that. Right, I think we may have gone one too far there, but that's fine. Can we get you to connect? We can. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm happy with this. Right. Let's go down then. Oh, look at this. We've actually got a little sister. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Delete. I've just noticed something. It doesn't sit well with me. The sort of piping that was going along it was going along the wrong side, and I was just like, oh, how did I not notice that? Right, so where is the piping? Well, it's on the same... Oh, no. No! Because if we want the piping to go the same way, we have to put it, like, in this location now, as opposed to, like, here. If I do it like that, oh, you know what? We'll live with the piping moving over a different direction rather than having to like put it in a completely different way. So if we go ahead and connect it to the very, very end, I will be happy. And look at that. Look at that. That's starting. I like that. So cool. We now need to put stuff down that's going to increase fun. So we were thinking about putting down kids parks. Well, we'll work on that. We'll work on that next. But for now, where are we? Where's the happiness gone? There's my happiness. The aesthetically pleasing stuff. Right, see if we can make this work. And I need to rotate a bit. No, not like this at least. So if I go ahead and put down one of these to begin with, say here, then we can really figure this out. There we go. It's going inside, but it's still in the center, and it works. It actually works. Well, it would have worked if this was the other way around, but it doesn't matter. I am not overly fussed about that, so we want it on this side. Boom. Ah, we can't put it there because of the tiki place. That's fine. The tiki place can remain uncovered. I kind of like that. Now, if I give it a nice wide berth, then that would suggest that that's intentional, rather than, you know, just leave it a couple of blocks instead. There we go. This is going to give guests something to look at as in regards to the decoration. It also plays a major, major part in rebuilding their energy. Because if they don't use the benches, they're getting energy back just from being in the shade. And everything is well lit. So, yeah, lit. So it's all good. Oh, no, no, no. What did I do to that last one? I like completely butchered the placement and put it halfway through. So go ahead and place down our... no, delete. Get down these. Oh, yeah, we need to actually up our food orders again by the looks of it. Well, in fact, we'll have a look. We've got 19 and 19. We'll see how much we actually need. And then we'll order it more from there. Still, we're not going down massive amounts of cash right now by doing this, so I'm quite chuffed. Right, once again, build something that works. So if we go like this time. No, because that gives shades to them, not to my guests. Right, cool. Cool. Let's see if we can get something that fits onto you. Does this then fit onto that, though? That is the question. It does. Amazing. And yeah, there's a bit of overlap, but once again, not the end of the world. And, oh, would you look at this. We are nearly completely encasing our park. I could do a curve that goes up to there, but we don't really need to. That is the start of that. It loops all the way around, ignoring the tiki hut, which is kind of interesting the way to do that, but I'll accept it, because if I was to move it out a bit, it wouldn't work. Not to mention it doesn't actually fit. So there's that. Yeah, okay. You know, this could do something for our park. It really genuinely could. So let's have a look at these people. Let's pause the game and grab someone, because otherwise it will be a freaking nightmare. See? There we go. Wow, look at that decoration. I mean, your fun, your toilet, and your food, it's demolished right now, and that's kind of a sucking suck. But it's fine. I'm going to quickly save the game. And we're going to go ahead and skip to the next day. I'm really chuffed with this. I genuinely am. Admittedly, don't know if I'm still sold on these, especially if they don't really have a freaking purpose, as it turns out. They don't add decoration, so, but I've committed, so I'm sticking with it. Yeah, this just looks like a mishmash of randomness, and I can appreciate that. However, it's more practical than it is pretty. Anybody actually got anything other than decoration? All I'm seeing is that. I'm not seeing fun, I'm not seeing food, I'm not seeing anything. We are back up to 2 stars, I'll admit. But I'm not seeing much, you know? Although, to be fair, we have got nice little averages for the rest of them. It's just fun that is really, really missing out. So we've got to work on something that will provide some fun. Right, on that note, substantially increase the decoration wonder of your guest. Well, substantially is a very subjective term, I suppose, but hey. And because these are in the center, and you can see that because of the different shadings, can... Wait, that's 3 on either side, that's 3 on either side. Place things like this in between. And it actually increases fun, and it actually increases other stuff as well, which is kind of cool. So this has got 2 on either side, so I can't really get away with it for symmetry purposes. That's fine. There are other ways, so if we put one here, that's 3 between. Put one there, that's 3 between, that's 3 between. Amazing. Stuff like this will really help bolster the numbers slowly but surely. Come on, let me see around. Right, well, it's just, we know that this is symmetrical, so it's fine. So 1, 2, 3. If it goes there, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That will be fine. Don't need to put one around there because of that. There we go. Not putting anything down around here because obviously we've got loads of stuff in the center of the path already. I say center, but you know. Right. 1, 2. Wait. Couple it there. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 3 and 3. It's a nightmare to navigate. 3 and 3. How much are you costing me? 1,000. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Now, you know what? This is kind of what we've been saving for. So it's fine. I think that will suffice. It's a decent boost towards fun, and it's a decent boost towards the other stuff too. Also, 19 food for either of them seems to work. I know that the meat's going down right now. That's because one of them will be refed. We've actually got 3 sets of carnivores and 2 sets of herbivores. This is a very dangerous park. Quick save on that note. But no, all in all, I'm pretty chuffed with this. I am. And then we just need to work on, well, if this works and boosts fun and decoration, we are in for an absolute treat. Then I just need to work on the rest of the park in order to keep that high. So look at that. That decoration is massively high. I'm uber happy with that. Food and toilet, that can go back up or down. Fun, it's not high, but it's an increase, which is a big, big win. And then, of course, oh, I'm an idiot. You can get clock towers? Oh, no. Why didn't I know about this? I love them. So we can get a fancy playground off the bat. I've not got the money for it, but I would love to know where it goes. I'm thinking over here and maybe get rid of some of the lights and then put the lights around it. But hey, right, we do need to up our meat ordering. So uno mito, add to daily, up to 19. And I think, to be fair, that should suffice. I think this because they're trying to fill the feeder as opposed to refill it. Like, they're trying to put loads in. Oh, maybe not. We actually have ran out of food for them. So I don't want that to happen. So we'll go ahead and buy now 2. We'll see how much 19, or how far 19 gets us tomorrow. Technically 21 unless they put the food... No, the food's gone. So I'm assuming they put the food somewhere else, which is fine, I guess. But, hey. Look, they're all asleep. Oh, it's so cute. And even asleep in that actual house that I bought for them. We'll see. So today's reviews will be a bit mixed because we didn't start introducing loads of stuff until later on. So that's fine. We've got more hearts that I keep forgetting about. Okay, I have 100. Average is fun is definitely up. Decoration is definitely up. Toilets and food, I don't get that. It's the same sort of situation we had before. So they should be using the toilets and they should be using the food because we've got loads of food option, loads of toilet options, and the food is at reasonable price. I mean, let's have a look at that. $2.50, $3.25 for a meat, cheese, tomato, meat burger. No bun. Maybe the bun's what they're looking for. But you know, this is all a freaking reasonable price. There's nothing really that jumps out to me like, oof, that could be dangerous. No, not even the martinis. And maybe we need to put more food down in different places. Like, we have got some space here, which I may consider putting food down, of course. But for now, let's focus on keeping that fun and decoration up. There might be a point where it goes, oh, basically it goes down every time, every so often, because they're waiting on more new stuff. And, you know, you've got the same old stuff in here. And I'll be like, oh, right, in which case this would never be achievable. There we go. A little bit more of an expense, I'll admit, but it's needed. To dome, provide rest. Oh, it's actually like an upgraded version of the gazebo. Well, the gazebo already is pretty good, but that's a massive recharge amount and some decoration too. Wooden bridge. Look at that. I can put it here, but why would I want to? I want to keep it decoration, you know? I can make people walk over. Do they walk over the bridge? I don't know. Oh, Okay, we're partially through a day, and I want to end the episode, I think, because I will pick up on this day in the next episode, and we'll take it from there. There's not going to be many new dinosaurs for a couple of episodes. We're trying to get that 5-star up, and if we can get at least a 4-star, I'll consider moving to the next island where we'll get more dinosaurs and different ones. Rather than go for Tyrannosaurus Rex, I'll go for a Spino, and then the next one we'll go for a Carnotaurus. And yeah, hopefully by then we'll have new missions and, of course, the new breeding. Which is why I'm not recording this in bulk anymore, because I want to just bring breeding into the series as well as the new missions. It will be great. So if you have enjoyed today's video, guys, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my crazy video games. I'd super duper appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can call me Beast. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!